In this video, we are looking at three IEMs priced under $200, and the most expensive one I have here is the BQEYZ Autumn. Now, the specialty about all these IEMs are they are single DD IEMs, and two of these have tuning tunable properties. Like this one uses modules. This can be swapped, while the Astrotec AM850 Mark II has tuning nozzles, which do change the sound a bit, but I find the tunability of AM850 Mark II to be inferior to the Autumn. Autumn is a bit more versatile with the nozzles and the sounds, while the Astrotec is just 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 there. You can perceive the changes, but they are not big enough. Yes, the base nozzle do tend to pull the treble energy down a bit, but nothing else really changes. The bass do not get bassy or anything like that. It just gains a couple of dB, and that is fairly low to be distinguishable. In any case, this is priced at $170. This is $200, and this is $130. Final A3000. This too has one DD, and this is a loaner unit. I would like to thank the loaner, and he knows who he is. He tells me not to name him, so I will not. In any case, this is a Japanese IEM, and I was expecting more from this Final A3000. I am kind of disappointed with this. Now, when it comes to fit and finish, all these IEMs are fantastic, and all these IEMs come with very good cables. None of these have bad or stiff kind of cable. As you guys can see, they do not behave badly. Yes, the rubber on the A3000 is not exactly great, but it still is fairly good enough for IEM in this price. None of these cables are bouncy or very microphonic or anything like that. So after that, we guys can see the shell, the body of these IEMs are not big either. So you guys can guess that they are not exactly uncomfortable inside the ear. So these are fairly comfortable inside the ear, and I find this to be good when it comes to ergonomics. None of these are very ergonomical when it comes to the shape and sizes, but they are fairly good. They are reasonably good, not the best, but not bad either. At this price, I will not be complaining. In any case, let's move on to the sound quality. And when it comes to bass, these two IEMs are good with bass. They are not the best, obviously. They are not bass head type. They both are still in the less bassy side. They are not like bass head kind of bassy. Both are very good when it comes to the bass, though. They have good amount of rumble, good amount of sub bass. Mid bass is slightly more voluminous and has good amount of punch to it. But the AM850 Mark II is slightly on the less bassy. It kind of, this notes of the AM850 kind of feels lean. It does not have the fuller or more voluminous kind of feel to it. The punch is softer. Thankfully, it's not hard, but it does not have a fuller or meatier body. It kind of feels okay, but it still is not uh, like kind of satisfying. It is good. I won't say it is bad or anything like that, but it is not exactly satisfying with the punch or anything like that. It is in the ballpark of some BA based IEMs. Some BA based IEMs can do similar kind of bass, but this is reasonable. It has the rumble and stuff, but the weight, that punch, that slam is not exactly there. Now moving on to the mid-range, that is where the AM850 Mark II just simply annihilates the other two IEMs. It is more accurate with timbre, very good with tonality. It has fantastic balance, and the detailed retrieval of this IEM is just simply superb. Better than A3000 better than Autumn. Both are kind of kind of odd when it comes to tuning. While the Autumn feels slightly compressed and more in the V, uh, it 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 kind of feels like there is something missing. The energy, that agility, that footed feeling is not exactly available with the Autumn. While the A3000 is agitated, it just is a squeaky duck. It just is a bit too energetic. There is a heavy amount of energy with the A3000. It is not exactly pleasing. The tonality and timbre is not exactly very accurate. Yes, it has good amount of transparency, good amount of higher amount of energy. It kind of feels sharper than it should be with both the vocals and instruments, while the AM850 Mark II is much better with that. It controls the notes with very good authority, and still lets in the notes deliver very good clarity, very good transparency, higher amount of details, and it is more complete when it comes to mid range. And the upper treble, lower treble are not uh, sorry, upper mid and lower treble are not very agitated or anything like that. None of these IEMs have agitated upper mid or lower treble region. But yes, M851 Mark II is slightly more energetic with that, but it still manages the sparkle, the energy effortlessly. There isn't a lot of trouble with that. But I will definitely have to say that this M850 Mark II kind of feels slightly jittery with this cable, specifically this cable. Change the cable, and the tonality and timbre changes for good, and that extra bit of jittery and slightly brittle feeling with the treble region is curbed with a better cable like ISN S4. ISN S4 is around $40-50, and if you have the AM850 Mark II, I believe changing the cable will help you big time. Now moving on to the Autumn. Autumn is simply a more mature and cleaner, clearer sounding IEM when it comes to a treble region. This is purely mature. Uh, this has the maturity of a more expensive IEM. This has the cleanliness. This is the control. This has the polished kind of feeling. There is no rawness to it, and the extension is very good too. Okay, when it comes to extension, AM850 Mark II is equally impressive. Very good extension, very good upper treble energy and stuff. Yes, the Autumn is very good with the treble too, but the upper treble details is not on par with the AM850 Mark II. And again the final audio is lacking. It is not really great with the treble region. The upper treble is darker, the lower treble and mid treble are agitated, sparkly, spiky, peaky. It is kind of a mess. I don't know what final audio was trying to do with this, but I can understand why the A series didn't catch up. And there might be some people who will like this, but there won't be many. Now in this comparison, I'll have to say I was very much satisfied with the Astrotec, while the BQEYZ is a more mature, slightly less accomplished, slightly less complete IEM here. But the final audio is the pure loser. It doesn't have much to offer. The bass is good. Bass and stuff are slightly better than the Astrotech, but with everything else, it just isn't doing anything. The stage 2 is smaller. This one has bigger stage. This one has average stage. This is strangely, the Astrotech has a bigger stage in every direction, to be precise. This is very bad with x-axis. Stage height is reasonable with this, but the x-axis expansion, sideways expansion, isn't exactly good with this. So yeah, that is the weak point. And this is the cheaper IM, but the tuning is fairly odd. I didn't like the tuning. In any case, this is the comparison video. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.